women are so, you know, women, like, oh, we get excited about stuff like pineapple and, you know, Instagram photos. Oh. Bridal showers. We like bridal showers. You know, just like anything that's like about just like being a girl. It's like nail polish and purses and shoes. Oh my god, shoes. See, here's the thing. This is my embarrassing admission here. I love shoes. I really do. I mean, I don't know if y'all watched the other video where I showcased my shoe collection. Ooh. I have boots. I have sandals. I have moccasins. I have a very large collection of Chuck Taylors. Yeah, you do. You have like 20 pairs. Yeah, dude. Most of them though, they're like hand-me-downs from my mom. Because she'll buy them brand spanking new, and I don't understand. I'm like, dude, you can get these at Goodwill for like $3. And they still have that, like, you know, rugged edge to them. Because, like, you know, they're used. They're at Goodwill, you know? My mom's like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Like, you don't know. What if the person that gave up those shoes had foot fungus? I'm like, well, then I've got foot fungus, Mom, because I've been wearing the shoes for like 3 weeks. So you're going to have to get over it. My mother is always worried about stuff that isn't that important. Like stuff that probably isn't going to happen. But it could happen, you know, it might happen, but probably not. Like the chances of it happening are very slim to none. But my mother is just so concerned about these things. Like train tracks, for example. She told me one time, don't go on train tracks, it's very dangerous. You know, as if if I ever was like walking down the train tracks and a train started coming, I couldn't hear it or see it or feel it. I guess she just thinks that I'm on drugs like all the time, like so that I'm just not receptive to things around me. Or maybe she thinks I'm just like extra suicidal and I just start running towards the train going, take me with you! Pretty colors! I want to be with the pretty colors! Maybe I would. There is something very romantic about being hit by a train. I don't know why. Remember they used to like tie people to the train tracks? Like that's like fucking crazy. I don't know. And that's gotta suck. Yeah, but I mean it'd be painful, but it'd be painful for like a second and you'd be dead, you know? It's actually not that bad. Yeah, maybe that'd be cool. Oh my god, that's like, oh, I figured out a way that I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, you guys. But you won't be able to film it though because people will know what you're doing. You'll be like, yeah, I'm fixing to tie myself to this train track. It's the most masochistic thing that I've ever done. And the last masochistic thing that I will ever do. Yes. We finally figured it out. Our suicidal plans. No, but see then, like, even saying this, I'm worried, like, I'm so paranoid that, like, somebody's gonna, like, kidnap me and do that, you know? Like, it's just, like, this ever-growing paranoia, and it's just going to get worse, you know? If there are, like, more people that, like, know about me and like me or don't like me and, you know, say cool shit or say mean shit, you know, it's like, I know that I have that kind of thing about me where it's like, you know, people obsess about me and stuff, and I'm just a fucking human being, man. I've just been experiencing a lot of shit and I didn't know how to deal with it until very recently. I mean, like comedy, that's what I mean by dealing with it. Like, I feel like that's the only thing I can do with it. And sing and express, that's what I mean, express myself. Because if you don't know the right, like, outlet or venue or whatever to express yourself, then it's just going to be, like, all these fucking crazy-ass thoughts, you know, running marathons in your head, you know? It's like racing thoughts, right? racing thoughts. I just think of a bunch of horses. Well, it's like, what's that? Derby, whatever the fuck. The horse derby, the horse racing shit, you know? Well, it's like 800 horses all at once. And they're all just like trampling over each other. And a bunch of them have to get shot, you know? But most of them stay. Most of them are still running around. You know, like, it's bad. It's bad. I don't like having that kind of anxiety. I mean, it's been really bad these past few days. That's why this feels so right, like what I'm doing right now. But I feel like I am funny though. I'm funny. If you don't think I'm funny, you're a fucking moron. And you should go laugh at something stupid. You know, something like really lame that's generic and conventional and classic American stupid bullshit, you know? Like, I don't know. It's like I'll listen to other people, like I'll watch other people perform and I'll like notice like who's laughing and stuff, and it's just like a lot of stuff I don't understand, like why people think it's funny. Like, you know, a lot of times people talk about like, you know, horrible shit that's going on in the world, you know, like Tinder, and see, I'm doing all the laughing for you. See, I'm my own vortex. See, I told ya there was one before ya. And you didn't believe me, but maybe now you do. Now you do, now you do, now you do, now you do. Oh, what were we talking about? I don't know anymore. So I've decided that I'm gonna delete all my old footage. I just want to start fresh. I want to start new, and I feel like more in tune with like what I'm doing. Like I'm very passionate about it at this point, because especially seeing all that shit on the internet, there's just nothing but like hate. No, but borderline hate. Here's the thing, I got a lot of borderline hate too. So it's like all this stuff, like I just agree with it, you know, but I'm like, I don't agree with like their way of going about it. But I don't know. And people are entitled to their opinion. People are entitled to be like, you know, stay away from them crazy psycho bitches. I don't care how good her fucking pussy is. Because the thing is though, you know the reason why so many stupid men end up with so many fucked up bitches that have daddy issues and abandonment issues and like all kinds of issues, it's because like our vaginas are like so much better. You know, I don't know why, but like the plebeian pussy, you know, just don't suffice. You know, borderlines just have this need for like that connection. And so we're very, you know, classic borderlines definitely are just really extreme when it comes to that. So yeah, like if you meet somebody and they're just like quick to like jump into bed with you, I'd probably avoid them. I don't care, like, you know, they could be really awesome, but you know, quiet borderlines are definitely on that level. But I am so much less inclined to like do anything sexually unpredictable or like impulsive, just because, I mean, I'm not just gonna do that because I get too attached to people, and I'm loyal and I'm too emotional of a person. It's like I don't expect anybody to be able to handle my shit. And furthermore, I don't really want anybody to. It's like I'd rather just be by myself, because it's like I can never leave me, you know? Can never leave me. And that seems like totally logical. Like I love myself. It sucks like being on this level sometimes. It really sucks. I mean, if you've watched anything else. But these are the gifts, you guys. I'm like Santa Claus. I'm like Santa Claus. I'm also like Jesus Christ. I die for your sins every day. You just don't even know it. What's funny is that y'all gonna be the ones to crucify me because you're just like the fucking Jews. Fuck the Jews. I've only had like 2 Jewish friends in my life. Like, that's not by choice. I mean, I wish I had more Jew friends. More Jews in my life. My college roommate was a Jew. She was really cool. Dedicate all my poop videos to you, Lindsey Doyle. I do. Because, you know, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be, like, so comfortable with that shit. Especially because I dated a guy that was, like, so weird about it. It was like anytime I took a shit, it was like, had to be in secret, you know? Don't you hate guys like that? It's like, oh, what? We don't have assholes too? Fuck you. Well, how do you think our digestive systems work, you piece of shit? Oh, you're just weird about it. Whatever. It's like the most human thing ever. Just like, you know, I'm weird about eating, but I'm doing it in front of you. Also because it embarrasses me. I hate eating in front of other people. I always feel like people are judging me for my eating habits. And I can understand. That's the problem. I'm like, dude, I'd probably agree with them. And maybe that's why I don't go out in public very much. I feel like people are just judging me everywhere I go. Maybe people aren't paying any attention to me at all. It's so weird. It's so weird. This illness is very strange. Quiet borderline. Again, I'm just going to keep saying quiet borderline. It's going to get in your fucking head. But the thing is, if you keep watching this, I'm going to say things that ring true to you. And either you're going to see it in yourself or you're going to see it in somebody you know. I hope so. It's really important that people have the right information. If you know somebody that lashes out all the time, lashes out, walk on eggshells around. I call them eggshell people, you know? You gotta like cater to them. Fuck those bitches. See, I do agree with borderline hate, because I mean, it is a really manipulative disorder, and like, I mean, it fucks up a lot of shit. I mean, you definitely know if you've been with a borderline bitch, like the kind of cunt that I'm describing. Gold digger, man eater, liar, manipulator, all that. Bad. Bad. Stay the fuck away. Like I said, I don't care how good a pussy is. Might, you know, taste like fucking creme brulee. Do not fucking eat it. Just stay out. See, a classy borderline should have like barbed wire on their pussy at all times. You know? I say the same thing about myself. Because I relate to that. Because I just feel like I can't. I mean, I'm not like that. I'm just awkward. Like, it's just, like, obvious that I don't want to be where I am, you know? Or that, like, I'm uncomfortable. Or, like, when I'm around other people and I don't want to be in that social situation, I have trouble talking. I have trouble interacting with people. Like, families, like happy families, it's, like, really hard for me. People that have known each other for a long time, you know, they know all each other's idiosyncratic behaviors and all their jokes and all their fucking, they know how their fart smells and shit. They're like, oh, Johnny's here, you know, like, it's like, I can't, it's so painful for me to be around that, because like, you know, I have people like that in my life, I just hardly ever see them, but it's really cool, like, whenever we talk, and I always feel bad, you know, because I always think about that other person that's just like there, that like just is hanging out, but they don't know us. Like, we all know each other, but they don't. They just know me, or they just know that person or that person, you know? And I'm always like, oh, yeah, we're probably making them feel really uncomfortable. And I'm aware of that because I am so like that anytime I'm around new people that know each other. And that's always really awkward. So, social interaction, it's rough. It's real rough. Especially when people don't understand you and people are stupid and they talk about all kinds of dumb shit that doesn't matter, you know? Like right now, like back to Trump. Trump is on everybody's shit list. Everybody loves to make fun of him. Everybody loves to make fun of the president. It reminds me of like 1984 or like Hate Week. You know, only Trump's not a Jew. He probably is on the inside. I mean, Trump is definitely a Jew on the inside. He's just not as cool, you know? He's like too white. He's like acts way too white. But yeah, you know, The good thing about Trump is that he's not an actual politician. The bad thing is that, you know, he's Donald Trump, obviously. We all know this. I don't understand why people are protesting and, like, saying all this shit as if anybody is, like, disagreeing with anything. Like, bad. I mean, you know, they got supporters, but this is the thing about it, y'all. Anybody that supports him is obviously a moron, right? So it's just like, this country is comprised of mainly morons. This what I'm saying. Donald Trump is saying all the shit that he thinks is gonna keep all the idiots on his side, and he's right. He's smart enough to realize that. He's a satirical man himself. These people can't see this humor, but I see it from the sidelines because I'm like, y'all fuckers are stupid. Like, celebrities are like worshipped in this fucking country. Why do you think they have multiple magazine aisles? You know, it's like devoted to like fucking Paris Hilton and you know, Channing Tatum and Robert Pattinson. Like, it's like, who cares, man? Who gives a fuck? So this bitch sells jewelry. So what? Like, oh, her father has a lot of money. So what? Like, oh my god, he's been in this movie. So fucking what? Like, why? Why is there this whole fucking news story on like who he's fucking now? You know? Like, I just don't understand it. And then, but I make fun of it though. It's like I've always kind of been like interested, like from an outsider's perspective, but then I'd read it and I'd be like, God, I fucking hate myself and I just want to kill myself. Because then I know that like so many people are like obsessed with celebrities, and it's just like they'd rather, you know, obsess about Tom Cruise or, you know, The Bachelor, or, you know, like the next, what's that stupid ass piece of shit? 50 Shades of Garbage. That one. Yeah, it's like people just obsess about all this stuff just so they don't have to think about their lives, their own fucking petty, pathetic, good for nothing. You might as well be in a coma, you know. You're doing this all the time, you know. It's like you're a fucking zombie. Like, you're not paying attention to anything that's actually in front of you. It's like I see people and they're just out and about and they're like all on their phones. Everybody. Restaurant, everyone's on their phones. Mall, everybody's, I mean, I don't really go to the mall, but I mean, when, yeah, like that blowout sale at JCPenney. Oh my god. I used to work at that place. I called it Just Cunts and Pricks. I was there for like a week. That was one of the dressing rooms that I masturbated in. Fuck yeah. Like I said, didn't shop there, worked there. Haha. Y'all thought that I was working and putting up clothes on hangers, but no, I was touching my vajayjay. See, that's the good thing about retail though, is that you can do shit like that. It's like, oh yeah, I just need to close this store. Yeah, that's very important. Fuck, I mean, I could masturbate with the door open. I don't think anybody would know. Like, I'm that good, man. I can masturbate in plain sight. I can masturbate with people sitting right the fuck next to me. It's awesome! Mental illness does have its perks, y'all. It does. Like I said, quiet, borderline. It's an internalized version of borderline personality, the classic, which is terrible. But because it's internalized, not only is it more excruciating for us, but other people don't know about it. But see, because you're, like, aware of yourself, you're able to do something better with your life than just be a manipulative psycho bitch. You know, just like your sister disorder. But it's like, a classic borderline's like my evil twin, you know? I'm the nice twin, you know, that could occasionally throw a large object at a wall or some shit, you know, but only occasionally.